Have you ever woken up feeling exhausted, even after a full night's sleep? Or maybe you've noticed that your joint pain just won't go away, no matter what you do? What many people don't realize is that the cause of these symptoms might not be in the joints or muscles, but in the gut. A recent study from Harvard University revealed that over 70% of people over 60 suffer from some form of intestinal inflammation without even knowing it. And this silent issue is quietly sabotaging their health and quality of life. Your gut isn't just about digestion. This incredible organ, often called your second brain, hosts trillions of microorganisms forming a complex and powerful ecosystem. When this ecosystem falls out of balance, the impact echoes throughout your entire body, from your mood and sleep to your immune system, and even your ability to maintain a healthy weight. Modern science is beginning to see the gut as the quiet conductor of our well-being. Inside it lives the gut microbiome, around 100 trillion microbes, bacteria, fungi, and viruses. The gut microbiome is as unique as a fingerprint, says Dr. Sarah Johnson, a researcher at the Mayo Clinic. When balanced, these microbes work together to digest food, produce vital nutrients, and protect the body from harmful invaders. But as we age, this balance becomes fragile. Regular medications after age 60, changes in diet, less physical activity, and chronic stress all disturb the microbiota. The result? A wave of low-grade inflammation that silently spreads throughout your entire body. Picture your gut like the roots of a great tree. That tree is your body. When the roots are damaged or inflamed, the whole tree suffers. Just like that, an inflamed gut affects every part of your system. According to the U.S. National Institutes of Health, intestinal inflammation is directly linked to chronic fatigue, joint pain, mood changes, sleep difficulties, and even stubborn weight gain. The problem is most doctors only treat the symptoms, prescribing painkillers, sleep aid, or antidepressants, without addressing the true root cause. It's like mopping the floor while the faucet is still running. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that more than 65% of age-related inflammatory issues could be significantly reduced just by improving gut health. Now for the good news. Nature has given us powerful tools to safely and effectively transform our gut and our health. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 extraordinary healing herbs backed by science that can reduce inflammation, boost your immune system, and bring back the vitality you deserve. These herbs aren't new fads or trendy cures. Many have been used for thousands of years by ancient civilizations, and now modern science is finally catching up. Dr. Michael Thompson, a gastroenterologist at Stanford University, explains, "We're rediscovering the wisdom of traditional medicine, only now with clinical studies that prove its effectiveness." What's even more amazing, you probably already have some of these herbs at home, or can find them easily at your local market for a fraction of the price of prescription drugs. And unlike many medications that just cover up the problem, these plants go straight to the source, creating long-lasting balance and relief. Let's begin our journey to a healthier gut with our first powerful plant, aloe vera. This remarkable plant, with its thick, fleshy leaves filled with clear gel, is far more than just a sunburn remedy. Deep inside lies a true gift for anyone struggling with intestinal issues. When gut inflammation occurs, the inner lining of your intestines, which should be smooth and velvety, becomes irritated and damaged like wounded skin. This is where aloe vera works its magic. The gel of aloe vera contains bioactive compounds like asamanin and polysaccharides that soothe inflamed tissues and support cellular regeneration, explains Dr. Robert Johnson, an herbal medicine researcher at the University of California. A surprising study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences showed that patients with irritable bowel syndrome who consumed aloe gel daily for 8 weeks saw a 70% reduction in abdominal pain, bloating, and irregularity. Imagine that relief. Eating your favorite meals without dreading the pain that follows. But aloe's power goes even deeper. It's like a caretaker for your digestive tract. Think of your gut as a vital highway for nutrients. Over time, that highway can become clogged with waste, toxins, and hardened mucus that block proper absorption. Aloe acts like a natural cleaner, gently flushing out debris and restoring smooth flow. The plant's mucilage forms a protective layer over irritated gut walls, like a natural, healing bandage. It's like applying a soothing balm directly to the inflamed area, says Dr. Susan Miller, a gastroenterologist at the Mayo Clinic. This not only relieves pain, but also creates the perfect environment for gut cells to heal. And because around 70% of your immune system lives in the gut, aloe plays a crucial immune role too. Asamanin helps boost macrophage production, cells that literally eat harmful bacteria and toxins. A University of Miami study showed that immune activity increased by more than 50% in participants who took aloe for just 30 days. For seniors with slow digestion or constipation, very common after age 60, aloe provides gentle, effective relief. Enzymes like amylase and lipase help break down food, while its mild laxative effects stimulate natural bowel movements without harsh side effects. Aloe also helps balance gut pH. As we age, medication use and diet can make the gut overly acidic, encouraging harmful bacteria to thrive. Aloe's natural alkalinity helps neutralize this, creating a friendlier environment for good microbes to flourish. To enjoy these powerful benefits, you can make a simple aloe juice at home. Choose a large, mature leaf, trim the spiky edges, and wash it well. Remove the green skin to get the clear inner gel. Be sure to remove the yellowish layer between the skin and the gel, called aloin, as it's a strong laxative and can cause cramps. Add 2 tablespoons of the pure gel to a glass of water or juice, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach. To improve the taste, try a bit of honey or lemon. Start small and see how your body reacts, gradually working up to a full tablespoon daily. Remember, transformation takes time. Your gut took years to become inflamed. Dr. Michael Green of Harvard recommends consistency. Most patients begin noticing significant improvements after 2 to 3 weeks of regular aloe use, but full benefits are usually felt after 2 to 3 months. Just picture yourself 3 months from now, waking up energized with less joint pain, sleeping better, and finally free from the digestive discomfort that's been holding you back. That new life can start today with just 1 leaf of aloe vera. Our second natural ally for gut health is Espinhaira sana, a plant whose name already hints at its healing power. Native to South America, this extraordinary herb has been used by traditional communities for centuries as a true balm for the digestive system. What modern medicine is only now beginning to understand, ancient cultures have known through experience. Espinhaira sana is one of the most powerful natural remedies for gastrointestinal inflammation. When we talk about digestive discomforts common after age 60, like gastritis, heartburn, and ulcers, we're often describing different faces of the same issue: irritation and inflammation of the protective lining of the digestive tract. It's as if the natural shield covering your stomach and intestines is under constant attack. Espinhaira sana acts as a natural protector, creating a barrier that stops these assaults in their tracks. What makes Espinhaira sana stand out are its tannins and flavonoids, compounds with exceptional anti-inflammatory and healing properties, explains Dr. James Wilson, a researcher at the University of Chicago's Department of Medicinal Plants. A recent study from the University of Michigan showed that patients with chronic gastritis who drank Espinhaira sana tea for just 21 days saw a 65% reduction in gastric inflammation, confirmed through endoscopy. Imagine your digestive system like a highway that, over time, develops cracks and potholes. Espinhaira sana works like a skilled repair crew, patching up those gaps and rebuilding the damaged roads. This healing action is especially valuable for those suffering from intestinal ulcers, a condition that affects roughly 32% of people over 65, according to the American Gastroenterological Association. One of the biggest challenges for anyone facing chronic digestive issues is excess stomach acid. It's not just that uncomfortable burning sensation. It can gradually damage the entire digestive system. Here's where Espinhaira sana truly shines. It helps regulate acid production without completely blocking it like many conventional medications. The difference between espinharasana and traditional antacids is crucial, says Dr. Sarah Thompson, gastroenterologist at the Mayo Clinic. While medications shut down acid production altogether, espinharasana normalizes it, only when needed, so the digestive process keeps working naturally. This smart, selective approach explains why many patients report relief without the side effects often caused by meds, like poor nutrient absorption or increased vulnerability to gut infections. Espinharasana also has a surprising pain-relieving effect, providing near-instant relief from abdominal discomfort. Picture having a natural soother that targets the exact spot of pain without sedating the whole body. This is thanks to the alkaloids in the plant, which temporarily block pain receptors in the nerves lining the digestive tract. One fascinating quality of espinharasana, and one that makes it especially valuable for those in their golden years, is its multi-targeted action. A study by Johns Hopkins University found that beyond its anti-inflammatory and healing properties, this herb also stimulates liver cell regeneration and boosts bile flow, a fluid essential for breaking down fats, which often becomes deficient with age. If you're taking medications regularly, as most people over 60 do, espinharasana brings another major benefit. It helps protect your stomach and intestines from irritating side effects. Around 40% of seniors who use anti-inflammatory or pain meds regularly develop some form of gastrointestinal irritation, warns Dr. Michael Brown, a geriatrician at Stanford. Espinharasana is a valuable ally in preventing these unwanted effects. Enjoying the healing power of this medicinal herb is simple. Just prepare a soothing tea. Buy certified espinharasana leaves from a trusted health store. For each cup of boiling water, use 1 teaspoon of dried leaves. Let it steep for about 10 minutes, strain, and drink warm, ideally 30 minutes before main meals. Consistency is key. For truly transformative results, drink 2 to 3 cups daily for at least 3 weeks. Many people feel relief within the first few days, but full mucosal healing is a gradual process. For more serious cases, espinharasana is also available in capsule or tincture form, offering a higher concentration of active compounds. What makes this plant especially remarkable is its ability to work in harmony with your body, respecting its natural rhythms instead of suppressing them. While many digestive drugs can cause dependency or lose effectiveness over time, studies show that espinharasana's benefits not only persist, but often increase as the body restores its natural balance. Now imagine being able to enjoy your favorite meals again, without the fear of heartburn or pain that used to come afterward. Picture rediscovering the joy of good food, free from discomfort that might have become part of your daily life. Espinharasana could be the key to that freedom, bringing your digestive system back into harmony, exactly when your body needs it most. Our third natural ally for gut health is lemon balm, also known as Melissa. With its fresh, citrusy aroma and gentle flavor, this plant is far more than just a pleasant tea. It's a true natural pharmacy for your gut and entire digestive system. What few people realize is that the calming power of lemon balm goes beyond the mind. It extends directly to your digestive tract. Have you ever noticed that your gut feels more sensitive during moments of anxiety or stress? That's no coincidence. There's a constant, powerful communication between your brain and your gut, known as the gut-brain axis. And lemon balm acts precisely on this vital connection, being one of the rare herbs that supports both ends of this pathway. The soothing effects of lemon balm come primarily from compounds like citral and citronellal, which act directly on the enteric nervous system, the network of nerves that governs the gut, explains Dr. Elizabeth Roberts, a neurogastroenterologist at the University of Pennsylvania. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology showed that patients with irritable bowel syndrome who regularly use lemon balm for 6 weeks experienced a 42% reduction in the frequency and intensity of intestinal spasms. Imagine your gut as a tense muscle that, due to stress, stays tight and contracted. Lemon balm works as a natural relaxant, allowing that muscle to finally rest and return to a healthy rhythm. This antispasmodic property is especially helpful for abdominal cramps, a problem affecting around 35% of people over 60, according to the National Institutes of Health. Another often overlooked factor in gut health is the damaging effect of chronic stress. When you're under stress, your body redirects blood flow away from digestion, reduces enzyme production, and slows intestinal movement. The result? Poor digestion, lower nutrient absorption, and more inflammation. Lemon balm, with its powerful anti-anxiety action, helps break this vicious cycle. Stress is one of the main culprits behind gut issues in older adults, says Dr. Michael Thompson, a gastroenterologist at the Mayo Clinic. Lemon balm is unique because it treats the physical symptoms of poor digestion and one of its emotional root causes at the same time. Researchers at Columbia University found that compounds in lemon balm increase GABA levels in the brain, a neurotransmitter linked to calmness, helping reduce anxiety that often worsens digestive problems. Beyond its calming effects, lemon balm also has natural anti-inflammatory power, thanks to compounds like rosmarinic acid and caffeic acid. These help soothe inflamed tissues throughout the digestive tract. A Harvard study demonstrated that these compounds inhibit pro-inflammatory cytokines, chemical messengers of inflammation, explaining why many people experience significant relief from chronic intestinal issues when consuming this herb regularly. Bloating and excess gas are common complaints in later life, often due to incomplete digestion. Lemon balm has carminative properties. It helps eliminate gas and prevent its formation. The essential oils in lemon balm stimulate the digestive secretions needed to break down food properly, says Dr. Sandra Miller, a nutritionist at the University of Arizona Center for Integrative Medicine. This effect is even stronger when combined with its ability to relax digestive muscles and improve intestinal movement. An additional bonus, especially important for those in their golden years, is lemon balm's potential to improve sleep quality. Poor sleep directly affects gut health, increasing inflammation and decreasing microbiome diversity. Researchers at Stanford University found that people who drank lemon balm tea 1 hour before bed reported a 35% improvement in sleep quality and fell asleep faster. This creates a virtuous cycle, allowing the gut to regenerate properly at night. Lemon balm also shows a surprising ability to balance the gut microbiota. Studies from the University of California's Microbiome Research Center found that compounds in this plant act as prebiotics, substances that selectively feed beneficial bacteria. We observed a significant increase in populations of lactobacillus and bifidobacterium after just 4 weeks of regular lemon balm use, says Dr. James Wilson, lead researcher. These bacteria are essential for vitamin synthesis, gut lining protection, and immune regulation. Preparing lemon balm tea is simple. For each cup of boiling water, use 2 teaspoons of fresh leaves or 1 teaspoon of dried leaves. Cover and steep for 5 to 10 minutes. To enhance its digestive effects, you can add a slice of fresh ginger or a pinch of cinnamon. Ideally, drink 2 to 3 cups per day between meals. 1 cup taken about 30 minutes before bed also helps promote restful sleep. For convenience, there are also tinctures and standardized extracts of lemon balm available in natural health stores. These are especially helpful for travel or particularly stressful days. Dr. Linda Adams, a pharmacologist at New York University, advises look for products standardized to rosmarinic acid, one of the plant's key active ingredients. This ensures you're getting an effective therapeutic dose. Unlike many digestive medications, lemon balm rarely causes side effects and can be used safely over the long term. However, those with hypothyroidism should consult a healthcare provider before using it in large quantities, as high doses may slightly affect thyroid function. Now imagine waking up without that heavy, bloated feeling. Imagine enjoying your meals without worrying about gas or discomfort, and finally sleeping deeply and peacefully through the night. Lemon balm, with its mind-body approach to gut health, offers a holistic and deeply transformative path to restoring harmony within. Our fourth natural ally for gut health is boldo, a plant with distinctly bitter taste. But hidden within that bitterness lies extraordinary power for the digestive system. In fact, that strong flavor, often seen as unpleasant, is actually a signal of boldo's potent medicinal compounds. As our ancestors used to say, the more bitter the remedy, the more powerful the cure. And when it comes to boldo, modern science is now backing up this ancient wisdom. Boldo is best known for its remarkable ability to stimulate liver function and promote the body's natural detox process. The liver, often overlooked in digestive health discussions, is actually central to keeping your gut in good shape. There's a constant communication between the liver and the gut called the enterohepatic circulation, explains Dr. Richard Thompson, a hepatologist at Johns Hopkins University. When one of these organs isn't working well, the other inevitably suffers. That connection explains why persistent gut issues often originate in a sluggish liver. Picture your liver as a waste processing plant that, over time, becomes overwhelmed with toxins, from natural metabolic waste to chemicals and medications, processed foods, and environmental pollutants. Boldo acts like a reset button for this vital organ, helping it work efficiently again. A groundbreaking study from the University of Chicago evaluated boldo's effect on liver function in adults over 65. The results were striking. After just 6 weeks of drinking boldo tea regularly, participants showed a 45% reduction in liver inflammation markers and a significant improvement in detox function. What we observed was a true revitalization of liver activity, said Dr. Margaret Wilson, lead researcher on the study. But what makes boldo so effective? The answer lies in its bioactive compound called boldine, a powerful alkaloid with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. Researchers from the National Institutes of Health, NIH, found that boldine not only protects liver cells from oxidative stress, but also stimulates the production and flow of bile, a crucial fluid for digesting fats. As we age, bile production naturally declines, which explains why so many people over 60 develop intolerance to fatty foods. Lower bile levels impact the digestion and absorption of fats and fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, notes Dr. James Miller, a gastroenterologist at the Mayo Clinic. Boldo helps reverse this decline by encouraging bile production and supporting its proper flow to the bile ducts. This dual action, boosting bile production, choleretic, and promoting bile flow, cholagogue, has a deep impact on intestinal health. Proper bile flow not only aids digestion, but also helps prevent the overgrowth of harmful bacteria in the small intestine. A Stanford University study showed that patients with small intestinal bacterial overgrowth SIBO, who took boldo supplements, saw a significant drop in bacterial counts after just 4 weeks. Boldo is also highly effective for easing common digestive issues like indigestion, bloating, and gas. Its carminative effect helps eliminate gas, and its antispasmodic action calms painful intestinal contractions. Boldo helps relax the sphincter of Oddi, a small muscular valve that controls the release of bile and pancreatic juice into the intestines, explains Dr. Susan Parker, an integrative medicine expert from the University of California. When that valve is tight or constricted, it can cause pain after eating fatty meals. One of boldo's greatest benefits for older adults is its ability to help the body process medications more efficiently. With age, people often take multiple prescriptions daily, putting added strain on the liver. Dr. Thomas Johnson, a pharmacologist at the University of Michigan, explains, boldo boosts the activity of certain liver enzymes involved in detoxification, helping the body break down and eliminate drugs more effectively. Early studies suggest this may reduce the risk of negative drug interactions, though more research is needed. Another huge bonus of supporting liver function with boldo is its indirect effect on gut inflammation. Harvard researchers found that an overburdened liver can release pro-inflammatory cytokines that worsen conditions like inflammatory bowel disease and irritable bowel syndrome. By improving liver performance, boldo lowers this inflammatory load, helping the intestines heal. To make a boldo tea, use 1 teaspoon of dried leaves per cup of boiling water. Let steep for 5 to 7 minutes, strain, and drink warm. due to its very strong bitter flavor. Many people prefer to sweeten the tea with a little honey or combine it with herbs like mint or fennel, which enhance both the taste and digestive effects. The usual recommendation is 1 cup after main meals, especially those rich in fats. For a deeper detox effect, experts suggest drinking Boldo tea regularly for 3 to 4 weeks, followed by a 1 to 2 week break before resuming. This cyclical approach respects the body's natural rhythms of renewal and balance. It's important to note, despite its impressive benefits, Boldo is not recommended for pregnant women or for people with bile duct obstructions. And because it stimulates bile, it might initially worsen symptoms in those with severe acid reflux, though many patients report improvement with continued use. Now imagine enjoying your favorite foods again, without the heaviness or digestive distress that used to follow. Imagine waking up without that bloated, sluggish feeling, and finally experiencing smooth, efficient digestion again. Boldo, with its detoxifying and revitalizing power, may be the key to releasing your digestive system from years of buildup, restoring the vitality you once thought was lost. Our fifth natural ally for gut health is rosemary, an aromatic herb that you probably already have in your kitchen, but its benefits go far beyond seasoning your meals. This evergreen shrub, with its needle-like leaves and unmistakable scent, carries a medicinal potency that ancient civilizations revered, and that modern science is now enthusiastically validating. Rosemary stands out as a true digestive stimulant, capable of energizing the entire gastrointestinal system. The aromatic compounds in rosemary, such as cineol, camphene, and alpha-pinene, directly stimulate the nerve endings in the digestive tract, increasing blood flow to the area and enhancing enzyme secretion, explains Dr. Jonathan Miller, a phytopharmacologist at Harvard University. This effect is especially important after age 60, when natural digestive secretions tend to decline. Picture your digestive system as an engine that, over the years, starts running a little slower. Rosemary acts like a natural booster, bringing back power and performance. A study conducted by Columbia University's Department of Integrative Medicine found that participants who drank rosemary tea before meals had a 37% increase in digestive enzyme production and better food breakdown, resulting in fewer cases of indigestion and post-meal discomfort. Another crucial benefit of rosemary is its antioxidant strength. As we age, oxidative stress naturally increases, especially in the gut. The intestines are particularly vulnerable to damage from free radicals, which can weaken the gut barrier and fuel chronic inflammation, says Dr. Sarah Thompson, a gastroenterologist at the Mayo Clinic. Rosemary is rich in carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid, two powerful antioxidants that neutralize these harmful molecules and protect intestinal cells. Researchers at the University of Michigan rank rosemary among the highest antioxidant herbs, even stronger than oregano or sage. 1 gram of rosemary extract can neutralize as many free radicals as about 150 milligrams of synthetic vitamin E, notes Dr. Michael Green, lead author of the study. This protection is essential for maintaining the gut's microbiome, which is extremely sensitive to oxidative damage. Rosemary also offers natural anti-inflammatory benefits. Studies from the National Institutes of Health (NIH) show that rosmarinic acid and other compounds in rosemary inhibit key inflammatory pathways. We saw a 30% reduction in intestinal inflammation markers in patients who consumed rosemary daily for 8 weeks, reports Dr. Thomas Wilson, the study's gastroenterologist. These anti-inflammatory effects make rosemary especially helpful for conditions like IBS, inflammatory bowel disease, and diverticulitis, all common after age 60 and all centered on inflammation in the digestive tract. By reducing inflammation, rosemary soothes irritated intestinal walls and promotes smoother, more balanced function. Another lesser-known but equally important property of rosemary is its support for gallbladder function. Rosemary has both choleretic and cholagogue actions, meaning it stimulates bile production and also promotes its flow, says Dr. James Roberts, a hepatologist at Johns Hopkins University. Bile, produced in the liver and stored in the gallbladder, is essential for digesting fats and absorbing vitamins like A, D, E, and K. As bile production slows with age, rosemary helps restore balance and ease the digestion of heavier meals. A study published in the Journal of Gastroenterology found that patients with reduced bile flow who consumed rosemary regularly saw a 28% increase in bile production and a noticeable improvement in digestion, particularly after fatty meals. It's like rosemary helps clear the pipes of the digestive system, making sure all the necessary fluids move freely, says Dr. Elizabeth Morgan, a functional medicine expert at Stanford. Beyond digestion, rosemary has a balancing effect on gut bacteria. Researchers at the University of California found that rosemary compounds act as selective prebiotics, feeding good bacteria while suppressing harmful ones. Rosemary contains a type of soluble fiber that feeds short-chain fatty acid-producing bacteria, especially butyrate, which is vital for gut cell health, explains Dr. Richard Thompson, a microbiome researcher at the University of Chicago. Taking advantage of rosemary's digestive benefits is surprisingly easy. One of the most effective ways is to prepare a therapeutic tea. Use 1 tablespoon of fresh rosemary or 1 teaspoon dried per cup of boiling water. Cover and steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The flavor is aromatic and slightly piney, with citrus notes. If you prefer a gentler taste, add a slice of lemon or a touch of honey. Drink this tea about 20 minutes before main meals, especially those rich in fats. For stronger therapeutic effects, aim for 2 to 3 cups daily. Spread throughout the day for at least 3 weeks. You can also incorporate rosemary into your meals. Rosemary is incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Add it to meats, roasted vegetables, sauces, and even infuse in olive oil, suggests Dr. Linda Parker, a nutritionist at the Cleveland Clinic. Studies show that rosemary's active compounds remain effective even after cooking, making culinary use a valid strategy for long-term digestive support. If you prefer convenience, rosemary supplements are also available in capsules and tinctures. But as Dr. Susan Miller, a herbal medicine researcher at the University of Pennsylvania, advises, look for supplements made from the whole plant and check for standardization to rosmarinic acid. That ensures you're getting the full therapeutic profile. Now imagine enjoying a varied, flavorful meal again, without fearing indigestion. Picture your digestive system working with renewed energy, with less inflammation, less discomfort, and a real sense of lightness and vitality. With its wide range of benefits, rosemary can be a simple yet transformative addition to your daily routine, especially in your best years. Our 6th natural ally for gut health is peppermint, a refreshing herb that's far more than just a flavoring for candies and toothpaste. This vibrant, aromatic plant, which can grow easily even in a windowsill pot, holds remarkable medicinal powers that can completely transform your digestive experience, especially in your later years. Peppermint stands out for its powerful ability to calm the digestive system, especially in moments of acute discomfort. This soothing effect is mainly due to menthol, its primary essential oil. Menthol in peppermint acts directly on the smooth muscles that line the gastrointestinal tract, relaxing them and relieving painful spasms, explains Dr. Jennifer Wilson, a gastroenterologist at Stanford University. This antispasmodic action makes peppermint a true natural first aid remedy for intestinal cramps, a condition that affects nearly 40% of people over 60, according to the U.S. National Institutes of Health. Imagine your intestines like a garden hose that, at times, tightens and twists, disrupting the flow and causing pain. Peppermint acts as a natural relaxant, allowing the hose to ease up and return to smooth, natural movement. A clinical study from the University of Michigan confirmed this effect. Patients with irritable bowel syndrome who took peppermint oil capsules for 6 weeks reported a 50% reduction in both the frequency and intensity of abdominal cramps compared to a placebo group. In addition to its antispasmodic power, peppermint is also a strong ally against gas and bloating. two extremely common complaints in older adults. Peppermint has pronounced carminative properties, which help eliminate trapped gas and prevent new buildup, says Dr. Thomas Roberts, a functional medicine specialist at the Mayo Clinic. This gas-reducing effect is especially valuable later in life, when digestion naturally becomes slower and more sensitive. Peppermint's carminative effects are due to menthol and other aromatic compounds, which stimulate the production of bile and digestive juices, improving the breakdown of food and reducing the fermentation that leads to gas. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University observed that participants who drank peppermint tea after meals experienced significant reductions in bloating and described feeling more digestive comfort compared to a control group. One of peppermint's lesser-known but equally important benefits is its ability to fight the overgrowth of harmful gut microbes. The essential oils in peppermint, especially menthol and menthone, have selective antimicrobial properties that help rebalance the gut ecosystem, notes Dr. Sarah Thompson, a microbiologist at the University of Chicago's Microbiome Research Center. In vitro studies show that these compounds are especially effective against bacteria linked to gut problems, like certain strains of E. coli and Helicobacter pylori. This antimicrobial power makes peppermint especially valuable for older adults, who often experience shifts in microbiome composition. A study published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that regular peppermint consumption over 12 weeks improved the microbial profile in seniors, boosting good bacteria while reducing potentially harmful ones. Peppermint also brings natural anti-inflammatory effects. Compounds like rosmarinic acid and flavonoids found in peppermint inhibit the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines in the gut, explains Dr. Michael Green, an immunologist at Harvard. This inflammation-reducing power makes peppermint a helpful ally in managing conditions like diverticular disease, colitis, and other gut inflammations that become more common after age 60. And beyond digestion, peppermint supports liver function by aiding in detox and nutrient metabolism. Researchers from the University of California found that specific flavonoids in peppermint stimulate liver enzymes involved in neutralizing toxins. These compounds enhance the liver's ability to process and eliminate harmful substances, including byproduct of metabolism and common medications used by older adults, says Dr. Linda Miller, a hepatologist and lead author of the study. One especially interesting effect of peppermint is its neurological ability to ease nausea and enhance digestion. The scent of peppermint stimulates the trigeminal nerve in the nose, which then sends calming signals to the brain, reducing feelings of nausea. This neural connection is why simply smelling peppermint can bring almost immediate relief from mild digestive upset, explains Dr. James Wilson, a Columbia University neurologist who specializes in gut-brain connections. Enjoying peppermint's digestive benefits is both easy and enjoyable. One of the most effective methods is through a warm, aromatic tea. Use 1 to 2 tablespoons of fresh leaves or 1 teaspoon dried per cup of boiling water. Cover and steep for 5 to 10 minutes. The flavor is naturally refreshing and can be enhanced with a little honey or a squeeze of lemon. For acute digestive issues like cramps or indigestion, drink 1 cup as soon as symptoms appear. For ongoing prevention and digestive support, it's best to enjoy a cup after your main meals. Peppermint works both as a fast-acting remedy and as long-term support for gut health, says Dr. Susan Parker, an herbal specialist at the Cleveland Clinic. Beyond tea, peppermint can be added fresh to salads, desserts, smoothies, or even infused water. Dr. Elizabeth Morgan, a Harvard University nutritionist, recommends a simple and powerful trick is to prepare a pitcher of water with fresh peppermint leaves and cucumber slices. It boosts hydration and provides a steady supply of digestive benefits all day long. For those seeking a more concentrated form, peppermint essential oil is available in enteric-coated capsules, specifically designed to release the oil directly into the intestines. These have been especially effective in managing IBS and chronic gut discomfort, as shown in studies from the University of Maryland's Integrative Medicine Center. Peppermint is also very safe, even with long-term use. However, those with severe acid reflux should be cautious. The relaxation it causes can sometimes worsen reflux temporarily. In such cases, it's better to take peppermint between meals rather than immediately after eating. Now imagine enjoying your meals without the fear of gas, bloating, or cramps. Picture the lightness and ease of a digestive system that works in harmony, letting you savor life again without digestive limitations. With its wide range of benefits and deliciously fresh flavor, peppermint offers a gentle yet powerful way to reclaim your gut health and feel good naturally. Our seventh and final natural ally for gut health is horsetail, a plant that may seem unassuming at first glance, but holds an impressive arsenal of health benefits, especially for the digestive system and overall vitality. Horsetail has been used since ancient times for its powerful anti-inflammatory, diuretic, and regenerative properties. Although it's often praised for strengthening bones and nails, what many don't know is that it also plays a key role in healing and protecting the intestinal lining, making it especially valuable for older adults dealing with chronic gut inflammation and nutrient absorption issues. Rich in silica, a mineral essential for tissue repair, horsetail helps rebuild the integrity of the intestinal mucosa, the delicate lining that absorbs nutrients and acts as protective barrier. Silica promotes collagen synthesis and supports the regeneration of epithelial cells in the gut, explains Dr. Amanda Roberts, a functional medicine specialist from the University of Oregon. This is crucial in older adults, whose mucosa often becomes thin and inflamed, impairing digestion and immune function. But horsetail goes further. Thanks to its diuretic properties, it helps reduce systemic inflammation, especially when caused by fluid retention and toxin buildup. When the kidneys eliminate excess fluids efficiently, it takes pressure off the lymphatic and digestive systems, says Dr. Michael Carter, a geriatrician at Stanford. This means less bloating, improved circulation, and a body that feels lighter and more balanced. Horsetail also contains powerful antioxidants like quercetin and camphorol, which combat free radicals that damage cells and accelerate aging, especially in the digestive tract. These compounds help protect the intestinal wall and support a more diverse and resilient microbiome. A 2021 study from the University of Colorado showed that regular consumption of horsetail tea led to improved gut barrier function and reduced intestinal permeability, often referred to as leaky gut, in participants over 60. This plant not only reduces inflammation, but helps seal the gut lining, preventing the escape of toxins and undigested particles into the bloodstream, says Dr. Laura Green, the study's lead researcher. And there's more. Horsetail's mild astringent action helps tighten and tone the intestinal tissue, reducing excessive mucus and promoting regularity without irritation. For seniors struggling with sluggish bowels or irregular digestion, this gentle toning effect can make a big difference, supporting smooth elimination and nutrient absorption. To enjoy its benefits, prepare horsetail tea by using 1 teaspoon of dried plant per cup of boiling water. Steep for 10 minutes, strain, and drink warm. Due to its subtle flavor, it pairs well with lemon or a dash of cinnamon. The ideal dosage is 1 to 2 cups per day, preferably between meals. Important note, while horsetail is generally safe for short to medium-term use, it should be consumed in moderation. Prolonged use without breaks may reduce potassium levels due to its diuretic effect. For this reason, many experts recommend using horsetail for 3 weeks, followed by a 1-week break, especially for those over 60. Horsetail can also be found in capsules or tinctures, especially useful for those looking for a more concentrated dose or greater convenience in daily use. Now just imagine your gut lining strong and intact, your digestion regular and smooth, and your whole body feeling lighter, less inflamed, and more energetic. Horsetail, with its regenerative, anti-inflammatory, and detoxifying powers, might just be the final piece you need to complete your transformation, bringing your digestive health to a new level of strength and balance. And there you have it, 7 powerful herbs that can naturally reduce inflammation, restore balance, and revitalize your gut health, especially after 60. You don't need to take them all at once. Start with 1 or 2. Be consistent. and let your body do what it was designed to do. Heal itself. Because when you care for your gut, you care for your whole life. Feel better. Live lighter. Start today.